Hello! Greetings. Welcome. Actually, make me big. Make me large! There I am. I'm large. I'm big boy. You can see. No, my facade! My perfect facade! You can't see! No! It's broken! Okay, there we go. No. You're going crazy. There was never a hole or anything there. What's up, Olive? What's up, everybody? I actually wanted to start early here. Like a minute early, whatever. Specifically, because Daniel said something very interesting. But first, of course, what's up, Tiny? What's up, Brockham? What's up, Plaid? Raul, Tolfantos, Olive, Mojo, Elianis, David, John, Mammal, Goblin, Brian! Let's go, Brian! Yeah, honestly, the invisible headphones have just become part of the brand. Like, I put them on one day as a joke. They're green headphones, and everyone loved them so much they would not let me take them off. Oh my god, we got freaking Jonathan, we got K, OT, Sentinel, Soken, Lemon, Jacob, Logan, Gal, Akisha, Trevor, Flame, Karishet? I don't know. Zach, hello. What did you do? What did you do, Daniel? So, Daniel, you made a fun... I am glowing green today, and I don't know why. Oh, well. So what did you do? You made a joke, my dear viewer. You made a joke, and for that, you're banned. No, you've made a joke that my dice must have a 1 with a red cross through it, or something like that. Brackham, you're also in the right place here. Because what I have with me here is a very special scroll that some of you, if you backed the Sinclair's Kickstarter, may recognize. This, let me see if I can get a good angle here for you. Let me clear my desk of all these crumbs. Because I've been wanting to show these off, and I keep not having the right time or memory to do it. So we're gonna go like this. Let's just don't worry about the weird green screen stuff. This, if any of you pre-ordered it, whoop, 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 where is it? There it is our Scroll of Destiny. Which is in itself, first off, freaking embossed leather, which looks incredible. Looks absolutely gorgeous. And it's a dice case. It is both a dice case and a softer surface for you to roll on. We got the Sinclair's mask on there, which my girlfriend always says looks like a duck. And just to bring it back here, where is it? Oh, you can see it. We got the Sinclair's mask. It is not wanting to focus. It is not wanting to focus at all. We got Sinclair's mask as the 6. We got a 5 on there. 4. We got a 3. We got a 2. And oopsie. What's that? I guess you could say there's a... I rolled it. Whoa! Whoa! What is this portal dice? The dice is like catching a little bit of the green. That's so cool. What? But yeah. No, all of our Sinclair's dice, even all the way to the D20. Oh, come on. Yeah. There are no 1s on this dice. There are no 1s on these dice. Every other number is there. Sinclair's mask is the 20. But there is no 1s on them. They're great. And that goes for the Bandit dice, too. Bandit dice also have no 1s. They have all the other numbers, but no 1s. And they have Liliana's Chainsword as their Nat 20. Yep. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. If it'll focus. You'll focus on my fingies, but not on that. Come on. Come on. Yep, yep. It doesn't want to focus. Whatever. It's cool. So yeah, I wanted to show that off because Daniel made a joke about it, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. Whenever you roll these dice, you're legally allowed to say, GM, I didn't roll a number, so I get to roll again. Alternatively, your GM also has the right to say, okay, you get a 0 instead. And you still crit fail. Buff Shaman, we are going to be looking at the web app again today. I will be standing by what I said in my video, which is that I don't use my phone for Pathfinder or for D&D. I use my computer. Plus, they're the same price. If they are charging the same price for both versions, I'm going to judge them equally. But there's a couple more things I want to go over before we get to... What's up, OT? There's a couple more things I want to go over before we get to the actual review. Next thing I want to cover, the dice was just a happy bonus. We are going to do a really quick shout out because I was supposed to do this like 2 weeks ago, and then my family emergencies just exploded. So, y'all, if you have not seen it, I'm not on my... There it is. If you have not seen it, go check out Sands of Doom. This is for my 5e viewers, people who play 5e and are interested in a new 5e campaign. This is by Mr. Rex. He's a fellow content creator here on YouTube. Honestly, seems like a really, really great guy from the way I've interacted with him. We're gonna hang out soon. I'm looking forward to it. And, yeah, it's a very undead Egyptian-themed war campaign, where you're going to be, like, going through, trying to stop this undead pharaoh from coming back. You need to collect artifacts, power yourself up, power up, and help organize the army of a city that is going to be attacked by the pharaoh. I'm going to be doing a whole more detailed plug of this next on Friday, but it looks amazing. The artwork is great. They've got some really cool stuff. Again, unfortunately, only for 5th edition, so if you don't play 5th edition, might not be for you. But if it is, if you are interested in it and you do play 5th edition, I will put a link in the chat. There's that. And the final thing we want to do, I promise, we'll get to Pathbuilder in just a little bit. Everyone knows what we got to go over. Everyone knows what we got to go over here. Because it's time to talk about the 4th official errata of Pathfinder 2nd Edition's core rulebook. And even more than that, we need to talk about Paizo changes to the way we make changes. This is game-changing. This is absolutely game-changing for the TTRPG market, if you ask me. Paizo recently made this post, and most of this post is saying, hey, we made an errata, here's the main stuff. But what might be flying under the radar, where is it? Let's see. Starting, let's zoom in here. Starting this year, we will release errata twice per year in the spring and the fall. I think that's genius. I think they're taking inspiration from video games that want to live patch their service and fix issues. And because 90% of us use digital books now anyway, that's gonna work so well with Nethys and Foundry and Pathbuilder and the new PDFs auto-updating to these erratas. It means Paizo can keep an eye on the game, and every 6 months, change something that people don't like, that's not fun or needs help. And I think it's incredible. Like, we're coming from a society, or not a society, a genre of game, tabletop gaming, where maybe you get one errata on a system in a book. Maybe, like, I don't even, has D&D 5e gotten many erratas? I don't know. It's incredible. This is something that no other TTRPG system has ever committed to. And it's really freaking rad. The PHP got a few. That's good. I guess I got to buy digital. Yeah, that's the only place. And it's kind of annoying. I will say, if you are strictly physical, this isn't great for you. But the fact that 90% of us are almost all digital, it's all great. And 5e only did whole new books you have to buy. Woof. But yeah, no, that's exactly what they are, Andrew. These are patches. These are not book rewrites. These are not going to change half the system. These are going to patch little sentences, paragraphs, and classes when they need them. Exactly, Elrian. Patch notes for a tabletop game, which we will see constantly updating itself, almost like an MMO. And I think that's rad. D&D errata is one D&D? Possible. As a humanoid, I'm about 60% physical. Alright, fair. You got me. Alright, so, with that being said, let's talk about this errata, because there's some cool stuff. One of the first big ones is they're actually following D&D's lead and allowing alternative ability boosts. Your ability boosts are no longer necessarily attached to your ancestry. They are not removing the original way, but they're also not saying this is a variant. The alternate ability boosts, are now valid in society play. They are considered a core rule. So, where is it? It's specifically say it's not a variant. Yeah, it is an alternative open to all characters, not an optional rule. Which I think is a good way to do it. It's not replacing it. It's not variant. It's just another option. You know? I think that's really cool. Voluntary flaws do remain optional. No, there's no RIP voluntary flaws. You can still take voluntary flaws. That is still a thing. What this means, especially if you use voluntary flaws, is... I mean, I think voluntary flaws is 2 penalties for a bonus, but yeah, what this all means is that everybody can have the same boosts as a human, if you want. Rather than taking 3 boosts and a penalty, you can just take 2 custom boosts. Like, I think it's awesome. I like that the core boosts are still there. They're still just as valid, but you can just choose to take 2 boosts instead, which are equally powerful, and I like that. Like, if you choose not to take the penalty of your ancestry, you also lose a boost, you know? It's kind of cool. This one's so weird. I was talking about this in my Discord the other day. Optional voluntary flaws. When applying boosts and flaws to your ancestry, you can just take extra negatives. I don't know why. You don't get any bonuses from this. There's no benefit. This is literally Paizo saying, yeah, if you want to take a -6 to charisma, you can. Yeah, there's no direct bonus. That's a change? I don't think it's a change to the current flaw system. Although, wait, you can't apply more than 1 flaw to any single ability score. That is weird. See, this is something that I don't think needs to be a rule, you know? It is a change. Weird. Okay. I don't really understand why this needs to be a rule. You know, if I'm a GM and my player says, hey, I just want to be fragile. You know, I want to play an elderly, fragile wizard with a 6 constitution. Can I just have 6 constitution? I'd be like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. You are literally making yourself weaker. That doesn't need to be an official rule. It's really, honestly, kind of weird. They've got some changes with some wordage that work with plants and fungi. Apparently, a lot of them only said plants originally, and now everything that applies to plants also applies to fungi. Probably super, super light impact, but maybe it'll change someone's game. So you can't take 3 free boosts as a human. Yeah, that's fair. Still weird. So yeah, that's all the plant stuff. All right. Let's get to the interesting stuff. The big changes. Because y'all, Alchemist just got some freaking fire. They changed the wordage on quick alchemy. But mainly, they've changed the research field, field discovery, and perpetual infusions abilities. Mainly for the Chirurgeons. The Chirurgeon Alchemist is no longer useless. I'll say it. The Chirurgeon, compared to all the other subclasses, was useless. They could only make antidotes and anti-plagues. That's it. If you're not fighting poisonous creatures, your Alchemist Chirurgeon is just not as good as a bomber. But now, Paizo has finally gone out to make the Chirurgeon a healer. Where is it? Huge one. You can use your proficiency rank in crafting for anything that requires proficiency in medicine, and use your crafting modifier in place of it. I believe before it was only up through trained, maybe expert. Now it's everything. If you're legendary in crafting, it now counts as also being legendary in medicine, which is just such good skill efficiency. That's 2 skill proficiencies for the price of 1, which is great. Honestly, everyone says Chirurgeon differently. I've always said Chirurgeon, just because, like, that's the way I looked it up. Here, I'll play it. I'll play it for you. So I'm not... how do you pronounce Chirurgeon?
Chirurgeon.
Chirurgeon. Boom.
Chirurgeon.
Chirurgeon. Is this changes to Pathfinder 2e? Yes, Evans. This is all for Pathfinder 2e. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. There we go. So that's a big one. Additionally, where is it? The Chirurgeon can add 2 common first level elixirs with the healing trait to their formula book. Originally it had to be Antidote or Anti-Plague or Elixir of Life. Now it's just any 2 common elixirs, which expands it. The issue with the Alchemist is that it was written for the core rulebook, and it wasn't written with supplements in mind. Now it has the supplements in mind. With Treasure Vault coming out, which is going to come with a bunch of new alchemical items, now you can choose any common item rather than a pre-made list. Field Discovery. Field Discovery is huge. You can get the 3 elixir benefit to make any elixir, not just elixirs of life. For those of you who aren't aware of how the Alchemist works, once you get the Field Discovery class feature, whenever you make a batch of a specific item, you make 3 per batch instead of 2. So this just makes even more healing items. And then Perpetual Infusions. No, wait, common with healing trait? What do you mean? That's what I said. To make any elixir with the healing trait. Yeah. Perpetual Infusions, though, is where everything changes. So for those of you, again, who aren't aware, who have not read The Alchemist, Perpetual Infusions allow you to make an infinite amount of alchemical items with Quick Alchemy. You know, if you get this at level 7. If you're a bomber, with Quick Alchemy, you can make first level bombs. Every single turn. Quick Alchemy bomb infinitely, but remember, it's Quick Alchemy. It still only lasts 6 seconds. With Chirurgeon, this was almost useless. Because you could make antidotes and anti-plagues. That's it. You could make infinite antidotes, which if you got poisoned, cool. Otherwise, not useful at all. But now, finally, with their Perpetual Infusions, you can make elixirs of life and any elixir with the healing trait, which is just bonkers. It is a little bit limited. It can only be used per person every 10 minutes. But this means whenever you need to, you could take like 30 in-game seconds to give your entire party elixirs of life.
That's so cool!
Damn. I really like that you are making this. You making this video really makes me happy.
Oh man, Anonymous, you really, why'd you use capitalized, like full caps lock on specific words? What words like this video? Why did you only capitalize like this and video? That's weird. That's so weird. Like this video. But yeah, every 10 minutes the Chirurgeon can now heal their entire party. It's great. Basically you can upgrade, like basically helps out with treat wounds and everything. It's just only like once per combat, basically. It's really, really good. Yo, what's up, Nick? Guitar Guy Nick in chat. They're the one who actually told me this errata had dropped. They were the first one to let me know. So thank you. They're why this is happening. Mutagenist got, same idea. All 3 of these with their Perpetual Infusions used to be preset lists of items, but now it's just any of those items. Love it. So yeah, now Chirurgeons have a 10-minute cooldown, but they can just dole out as many elixirs as they want. Like, I love the idea of a Chirurgeon with like an army of 50 people just pulling healing potions out of their butt and just throwing them at the entire army. It's great. Perpetual Potency is the upgrade to Perpetual Infusions, and Chirurgeons can choose up to 6th level healing elixirs. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Why do I use invisible headphones? They have better audio quality. But yeah, I love that Bomber and Mutagenist are stuck with 3rd level. Chirurgeon gets 6th level elixirs. So there's a 5th level elixir of life. That's, I think, 3d6 plus 6. Oh, it was so good. It's so good. Then they all go up to level 11. It's so good. Alchemists just have so much great stuff now. The Infinite Healing Chirurgeon is going to be a game changer, and it makes Chirurgeon great. The only downside is that it doesn't happen till level 7, honestly. What brand of headphones? They're Razer. I got them on super sale like 2 years ago. But yeah, that's Alchemist. Lots of fun stuff. Yes, this is Pathfinder 2e. I haven't read the rest of this though, so I've only read up through this part. The rest of this was going to be blind on stream. Yes, Daryl, it's a brand new errata for PF2. Champion's quick shield block feat received okay, so they fixed a previous errata. Oh! Cleric's got a minor buff. Cleric's got a really minor buff. Rather than only getting expert proficiency with their deity's weapon, clerics now all get expert proficiency with simple weapons as well. Originally, they only got expert with the deity's weapon, and it was rough. I'm not going to redo my old Alchemist video, Underhill, but I am going to make an update video on Friday about all these changes. War Priest's first doctrine is now simpler, like more clear. Fighter got fixed. Someone was mentioning this one. The Rogue minor magic feat was unclear on whether the spells are innate or made you a spellcaster. These spells work similarly to the ones you get from multi-class dedications. However, you don't gain a spell repertoire, spellbook, or similar, so your oddball rogue magic doesn't let you use abilities that require those. Interesting. So I think that means you are a spellcaster, but you don't have the spellcasting feature. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Lou? We're gonna get to the Pathbuilder. I'm just going over the new errata that just dropped, all the changes. We're almost done. Counterspell feat used disrupt to describe generally what the feat is doing, but this has caused confusion with the rules for disrupting actions. That's fair. Okay.
That's so cool.
Where's my...
I really subscribe to the new way Paizo is doing errata. Thanks for talking about it, Nonat 1S.
Oh, subscribe to... I think your caps lock is broken, Anonymous. You should probably be careful with that. Yeah, I don't know why my things aren't popping up. That's weird. My donations aren't popping up on screen. Hopefully you can still hear them, though. Okay, so they changed the wordage of counterspell to actually say counter. Apparently the horse got fixed. I didn't know the horse was broken. The horse's support benefit had issues. It was meant to be for dealing more damage on a charge, but allowing for unintended maneuvers. Oh, yeah, okay, I do remember this. Because of...
That's so cool.
Set timer to 25 minutes. Set alarm sound to Nonat 1S.
How, what am I saying on your alarm? But yeah, no, the way the horse's support benefit was worded is you could charge and then shoot a bow or a crossbow or something and still get the bonus damage. It was so funny. And I love it. So what do they change it to? Melee strike. Yeah, they changed it to a melee strike or a jousting weapon. That's fair. It's a horse nerf, technically, but it was also sort of a rules as written versus rules as intended. This is all as it was intended versus how it was written. War Priest Cleric still is only trained in Martial. Yes, War Priest is unfortunately still only expert in their favorite weapon and simple weapons, not martial weapons. Oh, War Priest. But yeah, they got expert, but not to martial weapons. Where were we? The big one that got a lot of publicity was the Gnome Flick Mace change. It got its damage die reduced by 1, but it did get the sweep trait to make it more in line with other flails, which I think is totally fine. I think D8 one-handed reach was ridiculous. Sweep is good, but sweep is more situational. People say that Paizo's gone on record to say that sweep is just as good as a die size. I don't know if I quite agree with that. I think sweep is only +1 damage on a second attack that turn or something like that. But yeah. Does this mean that the physical copy of the core rulebook will be reprinted? I don't think they're reprinting everything. Let's see. So they're errata-ing twice per year. The errata is no longer tied to reprints. So they will still do occasional reprints if they need to, but the errata is separate. But this one I believe is... I think they're doing a once-a-year reprint and twice-a-year errata. Formulas in a Basic Crafter's book didn't match in 2 different locations, okay. Basic Crafter's book includes all 0-level common items. Not all common items. You know what? Fair, that's probably pretty important. We've changed the hands entries for sets of tools. Oh yeah, now it's a little bit clearer that if you are wearing any kind of toolkit, you only need 1 hand. So like to do battle medicine or treat wounds, as long as you're wearing your healer's tools, you only need 1 hand, not 2. It was unclear how innate spells work with the cast a spell activity and whether they make you a spellcaster. They work much like non-spellcasters with focus spells. Here's the new adjusted text. You gain the ability to cast a spell and use any spellcasting actions necessary to cast them. Since this magic is innate, you can replace any material component with a somatic one. Innate spells don't let you qualify for abilities that require you to be a spellcaster. That's really important, actually. Because I think there are some subclasses, or not subclasses, some archetypes, like Spell Trickster, that require you to be a spellcaster. So even if you have a cantrip that can be augmented by Spell Trickster, if you got it from your Kitsune ancestry, that does not make you a spellcaster. That's interesting. I like that. I think that makes the archetypes a little bit more special. Let's see. Alter reality, a miracle, primal phenomenon, and wish inadvertently restricted spells. Oh, apparently spells like Wish accidentally had text saying you can cast spells to which you have access. But they were on other spell lists, so you don't have access to them. But now you can duplicate any spell from 7th level or lower. That's funny. It must be common or have access. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I've never heard anyone mention that. That's funny. Avatar spell changed Bull Rush to Shove. Tyrannosaurus battle form didn't list a die size for the deadly trait. Oh, okay, cool. So it's deadly D12. Nice. Description of silence erroneously mentioned other senses. Okay, so it only... Okay, that's how everyone used it. It just means you can't make sound. Reprints will occur when stock is low and demand constant. That's true.
That's so cool.
Yo, thank y'all for the donations.
Anything about the ring or the bell implements?
I don't believe there were any ring or the bell implement changes, because the thaumaturge wasn't in the core rulebook. But I'll keep an eye out for ring the bell, just in case it's anywhere in here. And, you know, if you happen to see a bell on your YouTube page, I would probably click it just to be safe. The Soothe spell can now target a willing creature instead of a willing living creature. I never noticed that. Wait. So, it can no longer... Okay, yeah, now it can be used to healing dead. Because, yeah, Soothe is specifically not positive, right? The Soothe spell is not positive healing. Yeah, just regains hit points. That's what it is. Interesting. I like that. Awesome. So you can now soothe undead and constructs and stuff. That's great. I think that's great. Wall of Stone and Wall of Thorns have a mismatch and can now be destroyed in 10-foot by 10-foot sections instead of 5-foot by 5-foot. Okay. Word of Freedom domain spell can suppress restrained. Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, we're getting to the really, really, really little nitpicky stuff, but it's still interesting. The text on gaining and losing actions for the last step of starting your turn said you can't act. You wouldn't regain any actions on your turn. I don't really follow this. I don't think it's that important. I think this is just saying, like, hey, you do get your actions back. Doesn't Soothe still have the healing trait? It has the healing trait, but it doesn't have the positive trait. Undead can be healed. They just can't be healed by positive energy. There's one more big clarification in the text. Minions can get slowed and quickened? Alright, I'm excited to get to that. Many abilities use shorthand like a creature you can see. These work fine with other senses. Okay, yeah. That's awesome. Oh, that actually, I hadn't considered that, but yeah. Obviously, you can demoralize someone that you can see if you have, like, if you're blind but you have tremor sense, you can still intimidate them. You can only heal undead PCs and not NPCs. Since the undead trait stops any non-negative healing, but traits don't imply their effects to PCs the same way as NPCs? Really? Because it just said you can heal undead. And don't benefit from healing effects. Interesting. Okay, then. Huh. Alright. Weird. So many little things. Yeah, they fixed Elven Chain. There was just a little bit of a redundancy there. Dust of Disappearance is uncommon. Holy water and unholy water weren't necromancy. That's great. The rune section was not entirely clear that you do need to be able to craft magic items. You know, that's fair. That was actually super confusing when we first started playing the game. My friend wanted to be a crafter and did not understand that. It was really weird. Spellguard shield should allow you to shield block in the way that a Dragon Slayer shield or the reflexive shield feat do. You can shield block spells the target. Okay. I don't see anything about minions. Was it this one? Minion. Okay, yes. Minion can simply apply these conditions and any other effects that alter a minion's number of actions when the minion gains its actions. Interesting. So if your minion is quickened and you command them, they get 3 actions. That's so awesome. Good stuff. I was always wondering about that. I was really always wondering about that. It's super cool. Natural medicine. Let's see. Yep. Can I use shield block? Only against attacks. If I hold a weapon that requires one hand in 2 hands, is it a 2-handed weapon? Requirements you are wielding, count the number of hands you're using at the time. Weird. Okay. Alright. I don't really know how best to explain this. It barely makes sense in my head, but basically, you can so the bastard sword and the long sword can be 2-handed. Or no, the long sword can't, but the bastard sword can. Weapons with a +1 plus rotation of the description, such as most bows, use both your hands when shooting. So, like, you could shift a longbow into a longsword because they have the same number of hands, but you couldn't shift a bastard sword into a greatsword because they have different required hands. Man. Natural medicine is still bad? What do you mean? Natural medicine's fine. Essentially, you replace any mention of medicine and an activity with nature. You do still need healers. I didn't know you need healer's tools for natural medicine. That's unfortunate. But you can always have, what's that spell? What's that druid spell? The Muddy Solve or whatever. Sucks, John. If you don't like it, bye. You still need to become a master legendary in medicine, treat more targets. Okay, gotcha. That's why natural medicine. Okay. Because you still need medicine skill for, you still need medicine for the skill feats. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, so wait, someone said something about the zombie? Zombie minions still only get 1 action? I don't know. How do critical effects work on a creature immune to critical hits? They still take the critical effect, right? When a creature immune to critical hits is critically hit by a strike or other attack that deals damage, it takes normal damage. What it means is they take normal damage instead of double damage. Other effect. Okay, cool. So if a slime is still immune to critical hits, you still get your crit specialization effect. That's awesome. I really, really love that. Oh, because zombies are inherently slowed. That's fair. But yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad they clarified this. Let's see. If an affliction makes me enfeebled 1 without listing a duration and it ends... Oh, wait. Will this fix... Is this going to fix vampires? The rules on conditions from afflictions note that a condition can last for a longer duration than the affliction that caused it. There are 3 categories of effects. Immediate effects, like damage, happen as soon as you reach the stage. Conditions that have a way to end them last to their normal duration, like drain, frighten, persistent damage, and sickened. Conditions that always need to include a duration last as long as the state... Oh, this is only for afflictions, though. Ah, this doesn't fix freaking, vampires. I was hoping this would answer, like... Because the vampire is, like, when you're out in the sun, you get, slowed. But the slowed doesn't have a duration. Darn it. I really want to know when that goes away. Vampire is still dead. Does the Alchemist still need medicine to get skill feats? No. Well, the Chirurgeon does not, Gerald. The Chirurgeon's crafting skill counts as medicine for any and all reasons. Yeah, it's presumed it goes away when you're out of the sunlight, but it doesn't say that. That's the problem. It's very, very unclear. Yeah, exactly, Elianis. When you get out of the sun, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's the community accepted idea, but it just doesn't really, like, rules as written, it never goes away. How do I adjudicate forced movement if a creature makes another creature move with it? Creatures like elephants can move while taking a grabbed creature with them. Usually the creature or effect forcing the movement chooses the path the victim takes. If you're pushed or pulled, you can usually be moved through hazardous terrain. Abilities that reposition you in some way can't put you in such dangerous places unless they specify otherwise. So can you summon an elephant and have it run alongside a wall of fire and drag a creature through every square? Why not? That'd be I would allow that. No, this doesn't count. This doesn't exist. Nope. No. This is 100% legal in my games. That is legal in my game. If you have an elephant and it grabs an enemy and someone else casts Wall of Fire, you're damn right you can drag him through the Wall of Fire. That would be awesome. Wait, it says it can? Generally, no. Oh, okay. However, okay. It's a cop-out! That's a cop-out! Oh, man. Fair. Yeah, McFadden, this is the new Errata. Skarner the elephant, yeah. It's like pulling someone into a Morgana circle. Oh, man, that's fair. No, okay, I'm glad that's there. I want to know why generally no, though. I don't really know the reasoning why generally no. The point that the victim's being carried with the creature. Yeah, I'd be fine with the elephant taking damage, too. I'd probably make the elephant take less, because it's just the trunk. Just one of those moments that can't really be ruled, I guess. Society balance, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. What can a shifting rune change a weapon into? Because a shifting rune is based on the attributes. Okay. One hand can only turn into one hand. Two hand can only turn into two hand, yeah. How can I use a staff if I have high level slots but not lower? This is for Magus and Summoner. Classes like the Magus and Summoner lose their lower level slots as they go up in level, but can still cast lower level spells from staves. Yeah. Okay, so this is just a clarification, yeah. But they still have to sacrifice those spell slots to cast more lower level spells. Which is still useful for a staff Magus, honestly. Honestly, Deadly, most of my games, if my player has something really cool and stupid they want to do, rule of cool is the #1 rule at my table. Like, most things go. How can I tell which multiple persistent damage value is higher when it's not obvious? How do you choose between 3, 1d6? Oh, okay. I would take the flat. I would say if you have to choose between average and flat, you get rid of, or average and roll. I'd say you get rid of the roll and keep the average. Just follow your heart to which seems more severe. That's awesome. Oh man, what's up, First Last? Holy cow! Oh, I love it. Oh, it's a good errata. It's a good errata. Lots of good clarifications. I love what they did to Alchemist. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun playing with that. Can you cast a lower level spell with a higher level slot? Because some mid-level spells are evergreen and utility. Yes. Yes, you can. It doesn't give them any new effects, but it does make them harder to counteract. If you cast... what's an example? If you cast Ant Hall... How would my scale too? I can't remember. It's hard to think of any spells that don't scale. But like, if you cast Fear as a 10th level spell, it doesn't get any additional effects past level 5. But it's a level 10 counteract check. Yeah. So, cool. Good stuff. Alright. Let's talk Pathbuilder, shall we? It's what we are all here for. Ant Hall only scales to level 2? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, if you cast Ant Hall as a 5th level spell, it doesn't get any stronger, but it does have a 5th level counteract check. So, for those of you who are not aware, about a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago now, I don't know how long it's been, I reviewed Pathbuilder, and I was very harsh on it. I fully admit, I was very harsh on this program. I kind of ripped it apart because it wasn't super intuitive, but someone made a really good point in the live stream chat before the live stream went live today, and it was, I treated it like a character sheet, not a character builder. And that is a totally fair criticism that I will take. Like, I am in the wrong there. It's hard because it tries to tout itself as a character sheet a little bit, so I'm going to hold that a little bit against it, but I'm going to go into it this time using it to build a character, not to play a character. No, I'm not showcasing the mobile version, just for clarification. I do not use my phone for Pathfinder. I don't use my phone for Pathfinder, I use my computer for Pathfinder. And both the mobile version and the desktop version cost the same amount of money. So I will be holding it to full standards. I paid $6 for this. I'll be holding it to $6 standards, okay? Cool. So I've already promised someone what character I'm going to make. Let's go ahead and get started with a new character. Allow battle zoo? No, hey, give it a year. Give it a year. There's going to be an allow Sinclair's button here. Let's check the character options. Autosave, confirm, removing spellbook. Allow half-orc, half-elf for all ancestries. Generic caster for staves. Show dice rolling buttons. So this is my thing. This is the thing that it's almost unfair for people to call me out on. People are like, it's not a character sheet. Stop judging it like a character sheet. Well, it shows itself as a character sheet. It's like, use this to roll dice. Use this to play the game. So that is why I held a lot of that against it originally. It's because it touts itself as a character sheet. But I'm going into this treating it like a character builder only. Advanced options, use game mastery, gradual ability boost, bonus progression. Cool. None of that. Save to Google Drive. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I do like that there's a save to Google Drive. That's nice. I do prefer Wanderer's Guide so far, but I will admit Wanderer's Guide is slow. Wanderer's Guide has some serious server issues because it's run by one guy. It's run by one guy running his own server, paying for that server, and it's rough. It's an amazing product, but the server speed does slow it down a lot. Oh, I should do free archetype. You're right. If I'm going to be judging the paid version, I should do free archetype. Let's go new character, character options, free archetype. Yeah, remove the restrictions because sometimes you need to take an extra one. Finished. Save to Google Drive. All right, let's go. So I already promised my friend, and honestly, a lot of you who have been part of this community for a while may get a kick out of this. I promised my friend I would make a bard. And as everyone knows, oh, I love bards. So let's go ahead and make a bard. What kind of character are we gonna make? Bongo bard? I was gonna make a bongo bard, actually. Like, not necessarily full-on bongos, but full-on drum set. Like a wearing on the chest drum set with, like, 2 wands to... I want to try to make a Raijin, honestly. I really want to make a Raijin, like, Thunder Bard. But it's hard because bards don't really get lightning spells. But we're going to figure this out. So if I'm going Raijin, I should probably... Let's see. I could go human. I could go elf. Vanara? What's a Vanara? Wait, what is a Vanara? Oh, Vanara are they're from Impossible Lands, right? Vanara are the apes. Okay. Let me make sure I know what a Vanara looks like. Vanara. Ooh, yo! Okay, yeah, y'all are so right. Y'all are absolutely right. Okay. Let's go. Vanara, accept. And then... Can't I... Okay, it's gonna be down here. So let's go background. Do a Sylph with Sorcerer Elemental Bloodline. But I want to do a Bard, though. I really want to do a Bard. Press the PRD button. What is PRD? Oh, that brings you to Aeon. Oh, that's cool. Oh, neat. That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't know that was there. That was a thing. I almost wish this just said Nethys. Alright, what is our background? What is our background? Button in the top right if you're looking for filters. Cool, thank you. Let's see. Oh, we could just go Entertainer would be easy, but I almost want them to be like, oh, Genie Blessed? It's rare. I'd have to get my GM's permission. Druid Archetype could be possible. So what does this do? 2 ability boost, Charisma and a free one, Diplomacy and Genie Lore, and Wish for luck. No, I don't like the luck. Sylph Heritage? Sylph... Oh, is there a Sylph Vanara? We are your GM, you have our permission. That could be interesting. I love how this is literally just a free hero point every day. I really love that this is just free hero point. Alright, rule of cool. Thanks, GM. You guys rock. Class, we are going Bard. Level 1 set ability scores to Charisma and... Okay, Dexterity is stuck. Okay. From being Venara. Background boost, Charisma, and Constitution. And then I'm going to stick with a 16 Charisma because I want some Con, I want some Dex. I do want a little bit of Strength. I really want a little bit of Strength. Because I like the idea... Maybe no Strength. Yeah, I wish I could get more... Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that. I like that a lot. And then some... Intelligence or Wisdom? Could do Seraphine. I would never build Seraphine. Seraphine's just worse Sona, who's singing in a microphone powered by Skarner's mom. I was thinking in for more skills. Yeah, no, Elianis is there. Oh, and Skill Monkey. I feel like that should be offensive. Alright, skill training. We already got all of these trained, and then we're going to get some Stealth, Thievery, Acrobatics, Intimidation, and... I want Nature because I want to be almost... Again, I want to be a Raijin. I want to know a lot about, like, the nature of the winds and stuff. Use new Errata to replace Ancestry Dex boost. I still want a little bit of Dex, though. I like a little bit of Dex, because I'm going for a lot of Stealth and Acrobatics and stuff. Why no Deception? I don't know. I don't see... Look. When you picture a himbo monkey drummer bard, do you picture someone who's gonna lie to you? Oh, by that logic, I almost want to get rid of the Intelligence boost. Isn't Raijin an Oni? Are they an Oni? I don't know. I don't remember the exact details of Raijin. Let's see. Think about Donkey Kong. So yeah, people were thinking what I was thinking of, which was Sylph. That's the air one. Yep, air elementals. Perfect. Boom. Ancestry. Dumb Bard. I thought that said Dumb Bard makes noise, and I'm like, yes, that is my character. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that is a lot of ancestry feats. Wind tempered. +1 to save against air. Boring. Storm Soul? Resistance to lightning. That's fair. That's kind of cool. Is there anything here that gives me like Electric Arc as a cantrip? Pathbuilder is great for character creation. It's decent for playing the character. Okay. Reject intelligence. Return to charisma. But they're not that charismatic. They just hit drums really hard. Do any of these give elemental lore? No. Man, none of these give... There's a changeling answer that gets electric arc. Yeah, but I like Sylph a lot. I guess I'll take the resistance to electricity just because that tracks. It's really flavorful. You could have done Goblin for Goblin Song. Fluff is only drumming. You make the Goblin who's like part of the Goblin Song, but doesn't do the vocals. Just sits in the background like... Alright, we'll take Storm Soul. I like that. Oh, the music. This is why I hate bards. Alright? This is why I really hate bards. Their subclasses suck. Their subclasses are so bad. Would you like bardic lore? Would you like to extend your composition? Would you like to extend just Inspire Courage? Would you like performance instead of intimidation? Or would you like horrible weapon proficiency? Oh, God. Do warrior one for the flavor, but it doesn't do anything! Martial performance, although it does give fear. It does grant fear. Is your problem with music? They make great music. Like, their music is fine. Bardic lore is literally recall knowledge everything? I guess. But you barely get to increase it. Like, it's pretty much always behind in your, proficiencies, isn't it? Don't you have to take, like, 4 feats to make it legendary? Extending is fine for Inspire Courage. It gives you, like, an extra action per turn. Skill Monkey. I do feel like warrior makes the most sense flavor-wise. This is lore, gives a -5 DC to check. I don't... Is that an actual rule? Is that a... I've never heard the -5 option to lore. I've always heard it makes it easier if you have a specific lore. So lores are a weird one. Lores are lower PC because it's specific. Plus, hold on, let me look up Bardic lore in particular. I'm pretty sure Bardic lore on any topic. Let's see. What are the actual rules for lore? Let's see. Why are all podcasts? Specific lore is -5 as per Nethys monster pages. Oh, okay, that's... Is that in the books, or is that just on Nethys? It's a suggestion. Okay, yeah, that's what I've always done, is... As a GM, I don't make Bardic lore useless, but it's not as good. You know, Bardic lore will not be as useful for sailing as sailing lore. It'll be more useful than rolling nature, so it'll still be better. But Bardic lore is not automatically specific for everything in the game. At least for my GMing of it. Yo, what's up, Ked? Good to see you. What's the consensus so far? It's working. You know, for level 1, it's working. Polymath. I don't see. That's the thing, is I don't want polymath because I already took intimidation as a proficiency. Love how this started off as testing and now it's a discussion of bard feats on Nethys. Welcome to my streams, Patrick. Bardic lore can only be used to recall knowledge anyway. Well, same with any lore. All lore is just used for recall knowledge. I think I'm going to take warrior just because it gives fear. Like, that's literally... That's it. Maybe consider the muse second level feats. Yeah, let me look at those. What are the second level feats for the muses? Song of Strength. What's the Song of Strength do? Oh boy! +1 to athletics checks. Whee! Oh my god. Oh, hello. Oh god. Bard subclasses are my least favorite subclasses in the game. I know I made that video 2 years ago about wizard subclasses, but I've come around to those. Bard subclasses have never gotten better. Game-changing subclass. Right? Like, that is... This needs a specific subclass and a feat tax to give +1 to athletics checks. Fear is great. Fear is amazing. I will agree with you, Time to Dice. Fear is one of the best spells in the game. Giving a drum roll before they jump. Alright, you know what? No, that cinches it. We're taking Song of Strength. We're taking Song of Strength. We're taking Warrior Muse. Strictly because I love that. I love that. Alright, Ranger. Are you ready to make the 20-foot jump? Yes. Although, wait, did it not work? Did it work on jumps? Or did it only work on disarming? Okay, and to DCs. Okay. Oh my god, it's funny. It's just funny. It's tough. Well, so again, the reason a lot of Bard stuff is weak in PF2, specifically, and I meme a lot, but this is the actual reason, is because the Bard is a full spellcaster. Bards get 10th level spells. Like, that's why their feats and stuff are so weak, because they're just as much of a spellcaster as a wizard. But where the wizard gets stuff to augment and upgrade their spellcasting, the bard just kind of gets some music. Oh boy. See, that's exactly it, Urfar. Is I almost wish the bard had a subclass that was more like the martial. Which I'll probably make this character a martial with the free archetype. So yeah, warrior, prehensile tail, wish for luck. Free archetype, we're gonna go martial. I just love the martial archetype. I've never gotten to play a martial. Warrior Muse, oh, yeah, Grim. Almost strictly for fear. And because bingo, bongo, bonko. They do, it's called warrior, just the higher level feats. Are there higher level warrior feats that function like the martial? That won't... Are there higher level feats that work like that? Let me see. Class feats, filter. I can only do it by level, darn. Best bard build, take non-bard stuff. Martial is redundant with bards. Warrior Muse also gives the prerequisites for martial dedication. I don't know all of the... I don't know all of the Warrior Muse stuff. Buff the buffs would be the most non-2E bard. +2 is cheating. That's true. That's why bards don't get +2 to inspire courage until like level 15. Martial is status bonus, true, but you can give different bonuses. Like if I have Martial, I can actually use Song of Strength. I closed it! No! How do reopen tab? Control Shift T. We're good. Please save. Please tell me it's saved. Oh my god. It's saved? I hope so. It didn't save anything. I've been lied to. Can I open character? Nope. Didn't even save it there. It's in cache? It's not an open character, y'all. You can edit this in post. Google Drive? How do I load character? It's in your Google Drive. Okay, how do I open that? Let me just take this away from here. Drive. Where in my Google Drive is the question. Wait, open character G Drive? Open character. Oh, Google Drive? Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay, okay. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Okay. It wasn't super clear. Alright, there we go. Just change from bard to a wizard. Don't let anyone know in post. Alright, you got there, chat. Thank you. Alright, so I don't want to move too far on anyway. I still need to finish level 1. So I forget what does martial performance even give me? Just trained in martial weapons. Okay. What's a martial club? Is there like a martial club? Because I just want 2 big sticks. Don't thank us, thank Pathbuilder. I was shocked the Pathbuilder didn't just reopen it automatically. The battle loot? Is there a battle loot? What? Is that a thing? No. Filter. Melee. One-handed club group. Okay. Fighting stick? Hard but flexible sword length. Okay, that's actually like perfect. That's like legitimately. Why is that a halfling weapon? Why is a long stick a halfling weapon? I will say, yeah, no, this is impressive. The weapon filters are really impressive. GM, do I have permission to use the fighting sticks? I don't know why it's a halfling weapon, honestly. Yes, because these are just so perfect. Because they're small. Let's go. Yeah, because I'm gonna dual wield them. Ba-boom, 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 boom. I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Why do I have a +3 to hit? Why do I only have a +3 to hit? Oh, right, because they're physical. I have 0 strength. Right. Should probably pick something dexterity. Huh. Like, that's basically what I'm trying to make is a taiko drummer, but I'm realizing, I need finesse, unfortunately. One-handed, finesse. Those are my 3. I don't want to use a probing cane. Warrior moves with athletic stuff and no strength. Nope, I'm just ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Psh, psh. Time for the probing cane. Finesse sticks. Cane just use the cane sheath. Allow simple weapons. Yeah. Reskin a nunchuck as a drum. Reskin the nunchucks. Well, that's a monk weapon, though. That would be, like, I'd be fine with using, like, a heritage weapon, like a halfling weapon. I wouldn't want to go out of the way to use a monk weapon. That feels more like cheating. Give your ally the swords to keep the shields. That's funny. It might be the probing cane. You can use monk weapons. Thanks, GM. You can create custom weapons, too? How hard is that? Oh. Okay, hold on. So I can make, like, Taiko stick. I guess level 1, because there's... Whatever. If I made it a martial weapon... Okay, this is streamlined. This is super streamlined. Hold on. Damage dice, D6. Damage type, bludgeoning. Club. Hands 1. Do I need a description? No action. Make it finesse with how do I add traits? Where's... Oh, traits are right here. Okay. Finesse. Non-lethal. And agile. Is that overpowered? Is this weapon overpowered? Agile, finesse, D6? Is there a paired trait? Oh, isn't there? I don't remember. No? Okay. 1d4? It's a martial weapon, though, is the thing. If it was a simple weapon, I'd say 1d4. Twin. Yeah, I forget. What is the twin trait? Twin trait exists. These weapons are used as a pair. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I think that's perfect. Definitely the twin trait. Non-lethal helps keep it balanced. That's true. Twin or agile, not both. But the problem is, agile is what makes it work. I want it to be martial. Balanced even with twin. Deadly D10. It's kind of like a worse... It's basically, yeah, it's like a worse... It's a bludgeoning rapier that doesn't have deadly, but it gets a small bonus if you hit with both of them. I kind of dig that. All right. All right. You know, Pathbuilder just got some major bonus points. Oh, make it uncommon because you need to approve it. True, true, true. There we go. Take a stick. Power word kill. All right. I thought I made it uncommon. I clicked uncommon. Add the monk trait. All right. Let's give 2 Taiko sticks. All right. You know what? That was super cool. That was really freaking cool. I will give you, that was really neat. And I have to go... Ooh, dual weapon warrior. Oh, Blissy's on another level here. Ooh. Add the bard trait just to make it a bard weapon. Alright, I dig this. I dig this. Let's go free archetype. Dual weapon warrior. Is there a prerequisite? Is there no prerequisite for that? Nice. Okay. And that gave me double slice. Fatal D12. Oh, this is really cool. This is really, really cool, actually. Alright, alright. I'm buying in. I'm buying in. Taiko sticks are made for... Oh! Ooh, a flurry ranger with drumsticks? Just on top of their freaking head. And does this stack up? When attacking with a twin weapon, you add a circumstance bonus to the damage roll equal to the weapon's number of damage dice. Okay, so it's just +1 damage. It's just the +1 damage. Cool. Let's go. Click options button of your weapon. Options. Ah. Runes, attack override, runes, amount, material, increased dice, crit specialization, custom weapon name, plunder, and biteling. Cool. give them returning runes and just start throwing them. Yeah, honestly, for $6, I'm just for how easy it is to make something like that. That was so simple. Like, that was honestly incredibly simple. Character name. See you later, Chris. Yeah, Pathbuilder's grown on me. I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot more than I did at the start of the stream. Phil Collins. It needs to be like a what are the name of the clouds? Not Stratus. Upgrade the material to master to get rune slots. Oh god, get that playtest out of here. Drummer boy. Okay, yeah, although Nimbus with a monkey man is so on the nose. Bonga conga. I was thinking of Cumulonimbus, that's right. No, I'm not gonna name him that. That was about to get me banned. I'm gonna name him... I really want to make a pun on Cumulo, but it's all coming out incredibly NC-17. Let's see. The great drummer equal to heaven. I am afraid to name him Little Drummer Boy, yes. And Raijin is way too on the nose, because that's what we're making. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all my favorite way to do... my favorite way to name a character. Google Translate. Someone give me a language. Any language. First language I see. Arabic. I see Arabic. All right. Arabic was right. Oh, man. Chat pops off. Arabic. So we're going to go English to Arabic. I think I just typed into it. And we're going to go Thunder. In Arabic is Raed. I don't speak Arabic, so I might mess that up. Raed. Kind of like Raed. So let's go with, like, Raeda. And then Polish. All right, we'll do Polish next. Monkey. Rayota Malpa. I don't think I like Malpa. Let's see. Finnish. Let's try Finnish. Where's Finnish? Did I miss? Finnish. Apina. Do it the other way around? I might need to. Although I like Raeda. Yeah, Raeda is a good last name. So, Apina Raeda? That seems weird. Wait, was Scottish on here? Let's try some Scottish. I want to see some Scottish. Scottish Gaelic. Munkad! It's a Munkad! It's a Thunder Munkad! I do kind of like Kaida Raeda. Kaida Raeda? Maybe is it with a K or a C? It's with a C. A Pina Raeda doesn't look like a cocktail. Kaida Raeda. It's a little more anime than I was expecting, but I think I like it. I like Kaida Raeda. And Kaida's just it's a cool name. I like it a lot. Thank you, chat. Defense. We are trained in... Do I get medium or heavy armor? Or light... Heavy armor. Only light armor. Okay. How do I add one? That's a dice roller. Okay. Light armor. Strength of 14, 12, 10. Looks like we're getting leather, baby. I'll do padded. Is there any benefit of padded over leather? It's got comfort. What's comfort? You can sleep in padded armor. Sure. Padded armor. Honestly, yeah, it'll be much more of like a marching band uniform or like just like a super cool looking rock star. Yeah, oh, no check penalty? Gotcha. Yeah, Google Translate is my favorite naming ability. Padded is strictly worse, but it has comfort. It's comfortable. And look, if you're going to be drumming all day, you need to be comfortable. Cause like if you're drumming like this and you're moving your hands all around, do you know how chafed you're gonna get? You better be comfy. It's only 4 AC instead of 5. Ah, joke's on you. I only have 2 dexterity. It has a lower dex cap, but I don't even reach the dex cap, so it's fine. The D after an I in Scottish Gaelic is silent. So it'd be Kai Raeda? Okay, I like Kai. That's cool. I'm going. See you later, Grim. Don't anime adventures all have leather vests or something? Only if you're the secondary character, and I'm the main character. Alright. Gear, I'm not worried about. Spells. So someone said this is super intuitive. As a band kid, I assure you, marching band uniforms aren't comfortable at all. Armored coat is better, but I don't have the strength for an armored coat. I'm too wimpy. Alright, so do I just click this? Okay. There's so many more cantrips than there used to be. Oh my god. And none of them are... I'll take Phase Bolt. I like Phase Bolt a lot. I can flip... Ooh, can totally flavor Phase Bolt as just, like, a bolt of sonic energy, even though it does force damage. It's force, right? It's force, right? Oh, it's piercing. Ah, it's piercing music. That works. I like Phase Bolt. Let's go with Dancing Lights. You gotta put on a good light show. We need Bullhorn, of course. Oh, yeah, Hymn of Haunting. Absolutely, or Haunting Hymn. That works really, really well. Time to hit the gym. Let's go, Oscar. Hit it. Yeah, pierce the eardrum, put on a light show. Big, Ghost Sound. I don't know about Ghost Sound. I think that's too subtle. Dirge of Doom will be pretty good later. Telekinetic projectile's always good. It's a monkish Scottish Highlander. You don't know where you are. You're in the jungle, and I'm here to play you a song.
I remember when I changed my Boran from synth skin to real skin. Real skin apparently has more fiction. Which I realized when I punctured all the tiny veins in my fingertips, under the skin, so no blood came out but looked creepy.
What? Does anyone have a translation for what I just read? I have no idea what we're talking about. Huh? Is this like a prosthetic? Oh, it's a drum! Oh, it's a drum! Wait. Oh. What? That's so creepy. I can't tell if that's real or not. Ah! Oh, that's funny. Let's see. What else? That's only for Eidolons, that's right. It is. Let's see. Mage Hand, Joint Pass, Invoke True Name. Guidance is always good. Especially for a bar. Although it doesn't really stack with Inspire Courage. Summon Instrument? But I already have my instrument. Take Shield. I do need the AC. That's true. The hard part about Shield, though, is I can't really Inspire Courage and Shield on the same turn. I mean, I can. That's just a really boring turn. What does... Yeah, what is Inside Ropes? I forgot to check that out. Keep a spare through magic of Summon Instrument. Inside Ropes. You pull a large handful of guts from your... Where is this from? Oh, it's from Bloodlords. Oh! So gross. I love it. That's awesome. I'll take Daze. I like Daze. I just hit the drums so hard it dazes them. I love it. And then we get our Muse spell, which is Fear. We get 2 other spells. None of these are lightning, though. Make me sad. Let's see. Kinetic Ram. That's so cool. But I wish this did damage. Only if you knock down. Oh, God, look. Oh, my voice is already starting to die from the stream. Whoa! Legendary! I played a decent amount of Hearthstone growing up. Epic! Rare! Common. That's true. That's true, Lindark. I should actually... Let me ask my DM real quick. Hey, GM, can I reflavor most of my spells to deal electric damage? Like, can I have like him of haunting be like him of Buzz? Jaina Proudmoore versus Uther. That's not flavor? What do you mean? I miss it. Can I change one of them to electric? Like, can I change Phase Bolt to electric? Can I just... Okay, let me do a poll. I need to hear from my GM. It's... Okay, start a poll. Can I change Phase Bolt from piercing to electric damage? Please? I'll buy you a pizza next session. There. Everyone gets one. All right. I'm utilizing the ancient secret of bribe the GM. You can make it look electric, but it's still piercing damage. Rude. Oh, Concordant Choir, right? Yeah. Oh, Concordant Choir is huge. Yeah, definitely Concordant Choir. Ba-bum, 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 bum. And how about Draw Ire? That's an interesting one. Draw Ire is a fun one. I like that a lot. What else is super Raijin? You want to play a spellcaster without a healing spell? Are you sure? Absolutely. Healing is for not the drummer. When have you ever seen a rock band and looked at the drummer and gone, that's the support, that's the healer? You can refuse, you're all just weak. Oh boy. Let's see, sleeps. Shh, you're okay. Let me soothe you. Let's see. Yeah, bass player is obviously the support. Thanks for being a cool YouTuber and helping me get into Pathfinder. For a new player GM to Pathfinder, would you recommend Pathbuilder? Honestly, yes and no. Yes, it's very streamlined. It's very easy to use. It does kind of expect you know the basics. Like, if you open this, you're going to be overwhelmed if it's your first time ever making a character. I always recommend making a character by yourself first. Like, get a character sheet and just fill it out by hand. Make sure you know how character creation works before you let something do it for you. Because otherwise you'll get confused. I feel like your math teacher. Like, sure, you can put the answer on the page, but you need to show how you got there. You know? That's why you can't do long division and show 55 divided by 11 and just put 5. No. You need to take the stupid little table over the 55, put 11 on the left. 11 doesn't go into 5, so you move down, but it does go into 55, so you put 11 on the top. But yeah, no, I'm making it sound more complicated. Just, I'd say do it yourself first. Follow it step by step. The core rulebook, for as bad as it is organized, the step-by-step character creation is really, really nice. I present my calculator as evidence. Yeah, learn by hand and then automate. So Concordant Choir and Anticipate Peril. It's Divination. Bleh. Bleh, stinky. What is echoing weapon? Channel magic energy into the target weapon and the air on it faintly hums. Each time you strike a blow, as the impact is absorbed into the weapon. A creature's holding the weapon, the weapon deals discharge. Ooh! Okay. See, echoing weapon is tough, though. Because after level 1, it sucks. Oh, God. Sleep would be hilarious. But, like, echoing weapon, it kind of sucks. It's so little bonus damage. Like, it's +1 damage on your first. It is sonic damage. That's true. That's a rare damage type. Retrain it, too. But it's really, really flavorful, though. It's really, just got a gig running Pathfinder 2. We organize scenario games for LGBT youth with a non-profit. Yo, let's go, Jordy. That's awesome to hear. Good stuff. What's restyle? Is that a spell? Restyle. Oh, you permanently change a piece of clothing. What is that from? What is that even from? Restyle. What are you from? Secrets of Magic. Okay. Huh. Cool. Magical Girl Transformation. Pick triple time for a feat? Maybe. Let's see. It's not a great spell, but it's just so thematic. I really, really love just the thought of slamming the drum and the sonic energy shooting out into an ally's weapon to give it echoing and sonic damage. I think that's super cool. I really love that. It tells you the source below the description. Oh, right there. Okay, I can barely see it. Yeah, I like echoing weapon a lot. So, focus spells, we have Inspire Courage, yep. Rituals, we have none. Pets, details, feats. Handsome monkey drum. Magic Missile as Taiko drums. I didn't really like the Magic Missile idea as much. I've already got, you know, I got, Phase Bolt. I already got Phase Bolt, you know. Such hot tunes with blistering invective. Cool. Alright. So I guess I'll take a skill feat so we can finish off level 2. Acrobatic Performer. Can roll acrobatics instead. Oh, that's cool. Not necessary for me, though. What do I pick? Skill training? Just get another skill. Bon mot? No, because bon mot's about being, like, clever with your words. My guy is just clever with his drum. He like to drum. Oh, you know what I need? I need Intimidating Glare. Not because I glare, but because I want to be able to intimidate with my drums without taking a penalty for language. Yeah, like that's one that, like, Intimidating Glare doesn't really fit with my character as an idea, but it does fit with, like, the mechanics I need. Which free archetype? Dual Weapon Warrior for our Taiko sticks. Plunder and Biteling. Intimidating Jump Solo. Just drums? Tell me you're not intimidated. Is that as pog for you as it was for me? That was, I just got, like, these are like dingy little, they're dingy little chopsticks, but they have different tones. Like, as I that's so cool. Did you know I might have ADD? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh my god. Black magic chopstick. me find stick hit wood, make sound. Anyway, hear Wonderwall. Optional flood of intelligence. All right. What time is it? I've only been streaming for an hour. Why does my voice hurt so bad? Test getting your character to level 3 and check the spells. All right. Yeah. Let's do level 3. Level 3 skill increase. We'll go ahead and do. I'm tempted to do nature, honestly, because it's so behind. Let's do nature. I really want to, like, focus in on the lightning part of this. It's just really hard. And then general feat. It's the kind of thing where I feel like I would want to take armor. Well, but I don't have the strength for it. Yo, see you later, James. Keep it real. Change the level indicator. Oh, thank you. I will do that. Let me just... These are all... Okay, general feats. There we go. Weapon proficiency, toughness. Like, so if I did armor proficiency, I could take the penalty just for the upgraded armor class. I will set... Yeah, I'll set the level. I'm just picking my general feat here. I don't know if there's anything here that really matters to me. I guess Incredible Initiative. That's really good on bards and clerics. Not on clerics, but on bards. Just get those buffs out fast. Alright, so let's go see spells. We can see all this here. We should show the damage, but yeah, we have train +6, level 3, +8, everything upgraded. Phase Bolt's damage got upgraded, I think. Spell's been auto-heightened, yeah. Very nice. Oh my god, 10! It's not bad. It's pretty good. Why not hiring manager to have... Look, again, the drummer's not the manager. The drummer just drums and does his thing and probably smokes a lot of weed. Pick up the pace would have been thematic, actually. That's right. All right. This is cool. I won't lie. All right, let's... I'm going to go ahead and start closing this out, but I want to check one thing, or two things, actually. We're level 3. Let's go ahead and character sheet PDF. Let's do... I'm going to test this. I'm going to try out... I don't have a Foundry game open, though. I know I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, but for some reason my freaking throat is killing me. So, oh god. So this is something I'm not as huge a fan of, is it kind of looks messy, if that makes sense. I don't know why it all looks gray. But it, like, oh, and like this here, like these are slightly off to the side, and I don't know why, and it hurts my brain. You can't import right now anyway. Okay, gotcha. But overall, yeah, I don't know why it looks so cluttered. I can't figure out why. The font? Maybe it's the font. I want to know why it's gray. That's the biggest thing. I didn't get a background skill feat? Oh, because I picked the genie one. That's right, I got Wish for Luck. Is that even on my... Is that on here? Oh, that might be a bug. My Wish for Luck from my genie background isn't on here. No, wait. Yeah, I picked genie, right? Yeah, I picked... Interesting. So that... I don't know if they're watching it all. But yeah, or if anyone, like, reports to them. But let them know. I don't know if that's on purpose, because it should be right here. I know it's not a skill feat, but... You can export to a stat block? Oh, let's try that. Let's try stat block. Hide common actions. Accept. Doesn't handle non-standard well? Gotcha. I don't need to print you off. Okay. Let's get rid of the skill action. That's super cluttered, but they already have an option. Boink, boink, accept. Drummer's totally the manager? Really? Huh. That's pretty nice right there. That's not bad, honestly. That's pretty cool. They got the additional feats down there, additional specials. That's not bad. +7 to hit at level 3, which is garbage. All right, I do like the character sheet on, or the stat block. It's a really good way to. It's honestly a really good way to make NPC characters for your game, which is great. Drummer's already managing the drums. Anything else we should check out? +7 to hit at level 3. Yeah, we got that 0 strength, baby. He likes it. Try adding conditions. Add condition. Drained. Where's my hit points? HP 30. Yeah, it works. It changes the drain condition, changes my health bar, changes my fortitude saves. Good stuff. I would like to be frightened. 12! I fear! Why do you still have positive intelligence? Because he studied. You just turn it off and back on? That's awesome. That's really good. Good stuff. Drained from too much drumming. He intimidating himself. You can add custom buffs? Create. Super Monkey Thunder Power Time Show. Description, add effect. It gives you weapon to hit bonus, status bonus of +20. As well as, 500 temporary hit points. Boom. How do I... accept? Aha! That is fun. It's fun how easy that is. Where's my hit bonus? Where's my weapons? Plus 2070. Oh, boy. See all common actions and the rules if you click on a skill? Really? That's nice. That's really nice. It's definitely a whole lot better than it was back in the day. Like, back when I first tried this is leagues above where it was, for sure. 27 to hit, down to 7. Game changer. It might be too late by the time you hear this, but hit the live button at the bottom left of the video. There should be a live button. I can hit so hard for 1d6 damage. Can't even roll the dice. 1d6 damage. Hey. Oh boy. I should have bumped up the bump. Can I do that? I'm actually curious. What happens if I... Aha! It actually works! Alright, no, that's still impressive. Because it's a status bonus and temporary hit points, they don't stack with themselves. So even though it, So even though I had multiple on, it didn't work. Make a buff that turns your damage to lightning. Can that be done? Lightning strike. Add effect. Weapon damage bonus? No. It looks like you can't change damage type. Which is fine, because I don't think there's much in the game that does that right now. But that's super cool. This is awesome. This is really cool. The problem that I have, and this is a me problem, not a Pathbuilder problem. The issue I have is I don't plan my characters ahead of time. I level up when my GM says it's time to level up, and I don't put any forethought into it. I love the feeling of playing for a month, and then my GM finally says level up, and I go, yes, I get to look at all my options. I would not want to be told, hey, you can all level up. Yes! That was fun. You know, that's just not that exciting to me. Like, oh boy, everything went up automatically. I like going through, I like changing it and updating everything. It's super cool. You can just leave the empty spaces and then level up. Sure. But, I don't know, I feel like I'd rather do it myself. I don't know if I'll use Pathbuilder much. It's great for making quick characters. I'll tell you that right now. Pathbuilder is the fastest way to make a character. This is all very streamlined. There's no loading. It's all on the same page. And you compare that to Wanderer's Guide. Wanderer's Guide is a little more user-friendly, but it's a lot slower. It's painful to wait 2 hours mid-session. I would say don't level up mid-session. that is my solution to that. Level up after. I never level up mid-session. That just slows the entire game down. Yeah, special NPCs, it's nice. It's really, really good. You have over 200 characters on Pathbuilder? Damn! That's awesome. But, yeah. No, I expected to stream a lot longer, but my throat is starting to kill me, so I think I'm going to have to call it. I use my one of choice is still where is it? God, it's been forever since I played that character. What's it? Barley. Let me show you my go-to. Let's see.
That's
Corey!
so cool!
I'm super broke, but it's a tradition at this point now.
Corey, if you're super broke, don't donate. Oh my god. Like, thank you. I still appreciate it, but no. Don't donate if you can't afford it, please. Oh god. But yeah, no, this one, let me do... This is my go-to character sheet right here. So this one's my favorite. This is how I make 90% of my characters. Can I move you, please? There we go. Doink and doink. I'm gone. Hello. But yeah, so this is my go-to character sheet of choice. Because it's a little easier to look at, in my opinion. Do you have a relevant video on archetypes and multi-classing? I actually just... Did I just make that one? I do, Vulpin. If you just look up Nonat 1's archetypes, you should be able to find it. It's a little bit brown. I like it better than the black and white, though. Yeah, it's just easy. I love how automated everything is. If I change my strength, it updates that automatically. It updates my attacks if I just... Boop. And again, I like the tactile feeling of changing. You know, I like being able to say, oh, I got up to expert. I get to click the expert button. Oh, and there's my bonus. I get to do it all myself. And for some people, I totally get it. They don't want to miss things. They don't want to mess it up. Totally understandable. But I love being able to go through and edit them myself. I need to change this before I forget. Yeah, it's always a great feeling for me. But, oops, that's me gone. There I am. What did someone just say? Someone just said something important. What sheet is that? I will link this sheet real quick. Pathfinder 2E form fillable. It's always weirdly hard to find. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'm never able to quite find it again, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'll put the link in the stream chat in case you're curious. But I'm pretty sure this is the one I've been using. I could be wrong, though. There's a lot of them out there. You use Notepad? Oh, you're one of those. Ooh, you're one of those people. I respect you, but also... But, alright. Yeah, my voice is killing me. I don't know why. I'm gonna need to call it here. But I am going to go work on Friday's video, which is thankfully already recorded. Also, I just realized there was like 200 of y'all here today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I will make some tea, Lindark. That sounds great. Holy cow. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some tea, get some editing done. Hope y'all stay cool, and I'll talk to you. Friday's video, any hints? It's gonna be one of two things. It'll either be a video about the errata. It's probably gonna be a video. It's gonna be a video about the errata. I won't even dance around it. I'm gonna make a more official video about the errata itself. So, yeah. Little more, what's the word for less dead air? I'm gonna be editing the stream to make a nice little succinct video about the errata. All right, I'm gonna go lay down. Y'all be good. Bye. There it is.